What's everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I hope you all had a great weekend. I had a shitty one. I mean, it wasn't the worst, but okay, what happened was on I think Saturday night. Um because I've said the same before, work hard, play hard, right? And this past week I have been pretty active on all my content stuff, like a lot of editing, a lot of creating. Um, so I decided this weekend that I would, maybe try to chill a little bit more than I would normally. And what I mean by that is like smoke more than I should. And on Saturday night, um, I smoked too much. I know people say like you can't like over smoke or like you're not addicted to marijuana, and I don't know really the other stuff they say, but um for me personally, I smoked way too much. But the problem is that I didn't get any I guess more I didn't get higher, as in like I didn't get more high the more I smoked. And that reminds me of when basically my substance abuse can be um obviously bad to me. For instance, so I smoked right on Saturday night. I took a hit and I got like I would say like the normal high, right? But I wanted to get more high so I can, I don't know, I guess see what it's like to get even more high. So I kept taking a hit. I took another hit and I waited just 5 minutes, right? Usually when you smoke marijuana, it hits you pretty fast. But I took a hit and I didn't feel a difference. I didn't notice a difference in my I don't even know, I don't remember what it's called, like my mental state, whatever. I didn't feel any more high. That's what I'm saying. And after 5 minutes, I was like, I'm still not feeling it. So let me take another hit. And I took another big hit. Um, and then at that point, I was like, okay, let me wait at least half an hour before. And it didn't hit again, right? I didn't get any more high. And I kept getting upset. I'm like, why the fuck am I not getting more high? And it goes back to when I used to drink. I remember one story. I was at a club with my friends when I came back from the military. And I remember this day. We were at the club. I forgot what club. I think it was called Estate. It was like this thing, like upstairs or something. I think now it's like dorms for Emerson College. But yeah, it was this club that we used to go to, and obviously you walk in and the first thing you do is just get a drink, right? So the first thing I did was I think we took a shot, and I'm with one of my friends, and I took that shot, right? And I think I'm because of my substance abuse, even with alcohol, I was so used to just being like that level of drunk that when I took that shot, literally like 2 minutes later, I go up to him and I was like, "Hey, I'm not feeling the drunk. I'm gonna go take another shot." And he's like, "You just took a shot. Like, relax. No, 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 no. I'm gonna take another shot." And took another shot, and nothing happened again, right? As usual, because alcohol takes a little bit to hit. And because I want to like skip time or like move faster, like I just drank more. I kept drinking. And by the time I got drunk, I was way too drunk. And what happens when I'm way too drunk is I black out. And I didn't black out from smoking too much, but the problem is that I woke up the next day with the fucking crazy headache. Right? I I mean, I've done some research into this, and um some say you can't get a hangover, right, from smoking. But from my experience, I've this happened to me a few times where I try to smoke to get fucking unbelievably high, but it just doesn't happen. So I keep smoking, and then I wake up the next day feeling like shit. Like last night, I didn't sleep till I don't know. I probably didn't fall asleep till 4 a.m. But was laying in bed since at least like 11 p.m. Right? Because I was like, okay, tomorrow's Monday. I gotta get up early so I can do this podcast. Um, but I couldn't sleep the whole day yesterday, Sunday. I had this just headache all day. I tried to get over it by drinking a lot of water. That didn't help. I didn't take any over the counter meds because I don't know, for me it doesn't work. Obviously, if drinking so much and getting high so much doesn't work, I don't know what a painkiller is gonna do. Um, fuck, what was I talking about? Okay, I'll just continue. Painkillers, and I didn't want to take it. So yesterday, yeah, when I had a hangover, and then, so I chilled all day, trying to just get over it, and it was just causing me to be super lazy. It was what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, it made me very unproductive. Um, and then when I was trying to go to sleep, right, so I can be productive today, um, I from 11 to 4, all I did was toss and turn, and I couldn't stop thinking about this headache. I was like, I gotta get rid of this headache so I can go to sleep. I put that pressure on myself to like go to sleep so you can have a good day tomorrow, so you can have a good attitude towards this, because I have some stuff I want to talk about that I'm very excited, but I can't get into the mood. So I decided to still do it, even in this weird mood, to show or tell that, even when I think I want to get something done, something in me keeps holding me back, and I don't know what it is. Like I think even last Monday I did this. I was really close to just skipping doing this. Like I felt like, you know what, maybe I can just do this once a week instead. Um but I know that I have to push through because in the past, like I said, any sort of inconvenience to me makes me not want to do anything. So this is also me pushing past that mindset of being lazy or unproductive because of something that I sort of have no control over. Like, I already have the headache, right? I already lost sleep. All I can do is try to push forward and get on with the rest of my day, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm pushing through it as much as I really don't want to. Okay, let's now that I sort of got out of the way, sort of like my substance abuse issue, and we talk about it more later. I think I talk about it a lot, and I think it should be talked about. But right now, I don't know what else to say about it because I really want to get onto what I'm excited about. So, what I'm excited about is on my last episode on Friday, I reached out to you guys for help, and that was difficult for me to do because whenever I reach out to ask for help, I feel like it makes me feel weak. It makes me feel like I can't control anything. It really upsets me. It makes me really emotional even right now. But I know I'm sorry. Okay, let's just go back to what I was excited about. When I reached out, some of you have contacted me. And for those of you who did, like I said over the messages, I really, really appreciate you for doing that. And I guess this is me trying to say this face to face because some of you wanted to call me and I can't face that right now. I can't really face anyone even over the phone or through eye contact. But thank you. Thank you. You did bring my spirits up. So, and it motivated me to keep going. And with that in mind, when they contacted me, I was talking to a couple of my friends, and it's so great that like I haven't spoke to some of them in a long time, in at least a couple years. And when I talked to them again, it just felt like, no time has passed, and it just feels good to be honest with someone who cares about you. And I think that's what we should look forward to doing some more. And because of that, okay, a little short story. I have been wanting to do a podcast. I don't even know, at least since 2000. I don't know, 18 maybe. So about 2 years ago, even before I started streaming on Twitch. Because I always wanted to. I felt like whenever I was talking with somebody, I don't know if this is my ego or not, but every time I was talking with somebody and I was giving my like opinions or my advice on something, and I kept going on and on, it did feel like people were listening, unless they were just being nice, which could be totally possible, and they were just listening like, yeah, just keep talking. I'm not gonna lie, I've done that a couple times, but yeah, just talking with people who I feel genuinely care about me. And even though we tease each other, like it's all in love, and it's great, and I want to do that more. So because of starting this podcast, I have been wanting to have guests. I can't say that fucking word right. I have been wanting to have guests on my show because I think, obviously, you know, as much as I love doing this alone, and I get to, I'm more comfortable doing this alone. Just talking with those people who reached out to me when I asked for help, it brought back to who I used to be when I was a little bit more happier than I am now. How, look, I just love it when people care. When they physically and show that they do it. I think that's the best way to get to me. Like, I know people care, like my parents, my family, some of my friends, but I guess like I need the physical attention, and I'm not like out here begging for you guys to all, you know, flood flood me with too much love, because I think that's, I don't want too much, because when it becomes too much, it seems ungenuine. I or I just don't know how to handle the influx of that. I think it's too emotional for me to handle too much. So like this, just a little bit at a time, it's helping me get back to where I want to be, I guess. Yeah. So I think having on guests eventually um will obviously provide more content for you guys and be more healthier for me to get through life, because doing this shit by myself, like, it's great and all, but I think as humans we need that social interactions. Right? I think about it with my dog, right? I don't know if you can see him back there. He's chilling. But I think because he grew up as a street dog for his first 1.5 years before I adopted him, I don't think he's ever had like a real social interaction. Every single dog he meets out there, he doesn't know how to act. He barely even knows how to act in here. Like he is absolutely terrified whenever I even try to pick him up. And I mean, he's definitely calmed down a little bit more when I give him baths, and I think I feel like he was I don't know if he was a street dog or a meat dog in China. I'm I don't know his history, but I can tell he has, it feels like he's been on his own for a very long time, and he still doesn't know how to handle me even. Like, I don't know if that's just like me projecting my feelings onto him or something, and that's what I see in him. I have no clue. I don't know what the dog's thinking. He might be like, I just don't like being lifted. Leave me alone. I'm trying to be alpha here. Like, who are you? I don't care if I live in your house. I don't care if you feed me food. I don't know. But that's just what I see in him. That's what I feel like he's feeling. And that could be just a reflection on me. How I just, because I haven't, because I don't know how to socially interact with people that I don't know, pretty difficult. But when I was living in LA, obviously, everyone's, not everyone, but most people are fake as fuck. And I was one of those fake people. I faked a lot of shit when I was in LA. Like whenever I was at some sort of party or a networking thing, like I put on this fucking smile. I try to make small talk with everyone, blah blah blah, and you talk about the same shit. Oh, did you see that movie? Oh my god, the actor was great, blah blah blah. The director, you talk about, all you did is just fake conversations about the film industry. And when I came back here, I was like, what the fuck was I talking about? Because everyone is trying to impress each other. Everyone's trying to make it. Everyone's, yeah, I don't know. I guess it wasn't the life I was expecting. I mean, I had a great time. I met some of my best friends there. I love the food there, but the film industry fucking sucks. A lot of fake people out there. And I'm glad I came back to Boston and talked to my friends here, because none of them here, like, none of them want that internet life or that high life. They're just living their lives. They're, I would say, real people. And coming back here and just, I mean, I haven't talked to them in a while, but when I first got back, I hung out with them a couple of times, and it's just, this is real life, man. They're having real life problems. They're all having families, buying houses, and talking about fucking buying solar panels for the house. I'm like, man, I'm just trying to, get sponsored by Pepsi. I don't fucking know. But yeah, coming back here was great for me. What else did I want to talk about? Let's see. Excited people, reaching out. I love talking to people. Have guests in substance abuse. I mean, I did want to talk about substance abuse a little bit more, but I think I'll talk about that another time. And I had one other subject about how much I miss just having fun. Like I take everything way too seriously. Well, not everything. I take most things very seriously, and I'm trying not to do that. And the more I hang out with people, even if it's like me playing games with my brother or playing video games with other people, just being in good company has shown me to not take things so seriously. Because when I'm by myself, right, and when I think I can do everything by myself, okay, so for those of you who've been watching me stream on Twitch, I play a lot of Apex Legends, and Apex is like, it's a very competitive, well, not very competitive, well, it is a very competitive battle royale game where you get dropped into the city, there's 20 teams of 3, and your goal is to be the last people alive, right? And obviously, I want to win, right? And basically, but because I think everyone else on my team is incompetent, I have to do so much more to, make up for it. And I feel like it's been like that for so long. It's like, why is nobody like good enough, I guess, to be on my team and all this? And I do think about it sometimes, like, okay, what can I do better? And whenever I think of that, it actually becomes a more enjoyable game instead of thinking like everything is everyone else's fault. And I'm trying to bring that to my real life. How this is where I am in my predicament right now is nobody else's fault. Well, I guess we can discuss that later, how like, growing up with my parents and how they influenced. But I'm not trying to blame them. I'm just saying like I can't put all their faults on them. They might have pushed me towards this direction, but it was ultimately me that went to this direction. I could have turned another way, whatever, but so I guess realizing that is already helping me. Yeah. I think that'll be all today. For those of you who have listened, my last episode has been my most successful. And it is because I have reached out. So again, I would like to thank you all who listened. I'd like to thank everyone who watched. And I hope you have a good rest of your week. I'll give you an update on whatever I'm thinking about. Possibly making a Twitter for this channel specifically. I probably just should. Yeah, I probably will. I probably will just right after this. So you can keep up to date. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Phvnny Phvnny. Same thing from my YouTube, Phvnny Talks. On Spotify, Phvnny Talks. Anything else I want to shamelessly plug? I think that's it. Please like and subscribe. Comment if you like. And I'll see you guys on Friday.